world, and a special hello to players and fans of the wonderful game we know as baseball. Wonderful game, often accompanied with wonderful wieners. Here today we have, as usual, Marcel Crash Davis, Jeff, Ebby Calvin, Nuke Lelouch, Dan Annie Savoy, Devin Skip, and myself, TJ Larry.
Like how you say Devin Skip when Devin's not here.
That was a fortunate coincidence. I wrote this.
What if he's just gone mute? What if he's here? He hears everything we say, but he has no way to communicate with us.
Well, then we're just going to skip over him and completely ignore him and pretend like he doesn't exist. So pretty much it's just going to be the normal podcast.
Normal!
So, our first... I did have one thing I wanted to talk about.
Cookies? Chocolate chip cookies?
Apparently, the cargo ships off the coast of Sudan... Or not Sudan, Somalia. There's a big difference. Big difference.
Somalia. Well, that makes sense. I already know what's going to happen.
Use Britney Spears to prevent pirates from boarding.
True story.
Use Britney Spears music. I did not know that.
That would stop anybody from boarding a ship.
It would. I always knew that could be weaponized.
Justin Bieber would just be inhumane.
It would.
Justin Bieber would kill your own crew.
That would be the suicide mission. That would be waiting until they get right next to you. Then you use that, and then the ship just blows up.
Forget setting fire. Just play Bieber.
Guys, I'm back.
I believe you, Devin.
We can tell.
We heard.
So did you start the podcast while I was talking to my friends?
Nope.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Jerks.
Oh, no. Apparently we didn't.
They're messing with you.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, I feel like we did an intro.
Dan, if you're going to make a troll, then you got to make sure everyone's with the troll.
I know, I didn't say it fast enough.
Unless
all right, guys, let's start the podcast.
Himself.
Let's start the podcast, guys. 5.
Wait.
4,
It's not your job to give me my countdown.
It's my job to give the countdown.
We just discussed this
Give the countdown,
because I yelled at Jeff
Give the
again.
countdown.
I yelled at Jeff
5,
again.
4, 3, 2.
Wait, we're
1,
doing the countdown.
go.
I just did the intro. I don't know what's going on anymore.
You okay, TJ?
When I'm editing tomorrow, I'm not going to know where to start. I don't know.
TJ, I already know what to put down for this.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's very hard to staple felt to a hat.
What are you stapling to a hat?
No, it's easy to staple felt to a hat. It's hard to tape it.
It's this is like
really easy
very
if
difficult.
the hat is felt to begin with. Then you can just staple the hat.
Devin, I still feel like you should be using cardboard and duct tape.
I'm not going to be using cardboard and duct tape.
Why not?
He wants to be snuggly.
No, you just need duct tape and WD-40 to solve all your problems ever in life.
This is very true.
With enough
I used duct tape today, and I used WD-40 today in my life.
Fill an aircraft carrier with duct tape and cardboard, and it will work perfectly, right, Marcel?
It worked perfectly. It floated. It ran.
We had a lot of acts on our teachers.
That's right. And it was labeled number 69.
Oh.
It was CB69 carrier.
Carriers for Christ. Was it the Eisenhower, right?
Yeah, Yike.
Yep.
I like Ike.
Sorry.
I did a project on Ike once.
Dan, what haven't you done a project on?
It was the 6th grade project. I did a project on his biography.
Did you also do a project on the effects of Disney?
The effects of Disney?
The effects of Disney.
No, I haven't, but that's really tempting.
See, we can do the effects of Disney on little girls, how everybody needs to be a princess, and if you don't look like that, you're bad.
I don't need to do a project on that. My sister is the project. She is the shining example.
My dog just stood there, looked at me, then jumped. No, didn't even jump anywhere. Just went straight up and straight down.
That's an effective dog.
Come here.
He wants your attention.
He does.
Don't give it to him. Don't give in. Tough love.
That actually makes him follow me more. But
Very difficult, guys.
What is that noise? What is that?
That's Marcel.
Marcel, stop
What?
it.
I didn't do anything.
No, what are you doing? Shut
I
up!
didn't do anything.
Be quiet!
You're the rapper.
Shut up!
There was no rappers.
Shut up!
This is comedy gold right here.
I wish I had a rapper, though. I would name him Ice-T.
Calling with the
What is
rapper
that noise?
Yeah, see,
I have a rapper. It's an Eminem rapper.
Devin,
Aren't you cool?
Oh, I know a rapper named Eminem.
There, Dan's getting my joke starting too.
You just delivered it badly,
Jokes are
so I
just
made
bad.
it.
I know my jokes are bad.
No, the joke had potential. It was delivered terribly.
Anyways.
Just terrible. Anyway.
I've wasted about 15 staples.
15 staples? What's wrong with your hat?
Yes.
No, what's wrong with your felt? Wait, why are you making a hat?
Devin,
I'm
you
completely
wasted-
out of loop on
you
this.
wasted a lot more than
No.
15 staples
I think this
because
is a
you're
very
not
confused-
using cardboard and duct tape.
This is just a very confused podcast.
No,
No.
what is Devin doing, and why is he doing it?
I
don't
am
know.
making a hat,
What?
my Halloween costume for me and my friend tomorrow night.
And what
Is
are
your
you
friend
going to
Ashton? Oh,
We are
sorry.
being Mario and Luigi, but we couldn't find legit Mario and Luigi hats, so I'm taking a Red Chiefs hat and a Green Northwest hat and making them
Order
into
from Nintendo.
Now to
Mario and
clarify,
Luigi.
because I had this misunderstanding earlier, he's making Mario and Luigi hats, not Mario and Luigi sex.
Correct.
What?
I made that mistake when he
This
was
is true.
telling me earlier.
It was very
Oh, hey guys, Boston won the World Series.
Yeah, yeah.
TJ, the intro is going to be a tad bit out of date.
Well, yeah, but the baseball. What? Wait, answer. I didn't ask a question. The intro was fairly straightforward. It's just baseball.
Yeah.
You didn't make any...
With large wieners. Wonderful.
Ben, no one likes baseball.
Hey,
I like
This is true.
I
Marcel and Dan, your campus is going to be really sad tomorrow.
Oh, I know. I can hear
Oh,
very much yelling
it's
happening
sad
right now.
already.
It's kind of scaring me.
I
I'm
would
pretty glad
say
that I have
it's
my door
so sad
locked.
that my floor's drunk, but my floor's always drunk.
This is true.
Or is always drunk.
Always. Me and my roommate figured it out today. It doesn't matter what time of day, they're always drunk.
Now, are your floors always drunk, or are they like sloppy,
No,
puking?
It's just
filling,
Dan's
or is it
floor.
Mild?
And
No,
they
it's
are
just my
always
floor.
drunk.
No, and
Yes,
now is it
sir.
drunk like they're?
No,
They're
it's not.
kind
It's not like the
of
nasty
deep,
kind of drunk. It's just the very, very, very excited and weird drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, because my floor,
You can tell they're drunk.
On!
I would assume so.
Sorry, guys, I'm reaching for the hat. This
I don't think
just became
that
10 times
And they're
easier.
not puking drunk, they're just always drunk.
Okay.
Me and one of my friends had to take care of a puking drunk before. It
But
was
on a
awful. You had to make sure, walk into his room like every 10 minutes to make sure he didn't throw up and then drown himself.
I
I've
think you
dealt
need
with
to
that a
check
few
more
times.
often than 10 minutes. That doesn't happen.
I'm pretty sure someone could die.
Generally, it's a good idea just to stay with them.
Yeah.
Well,
Every 10
see,
minutes
we
is
didn't
not
really want to, so we just checked every so often.
Every 10 minutes is not a check to make to stop him from drowning. It's
It's
a check
to
to see
if
if
he
he did or
died.
not. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a check to see if he's dead, not to stop him.
Well, we kept rolling him over. I mean, it was fine.
You shouldn't have to keep the roll over. You should just put him in one spot and leave him there on his side. You don't keep on rolling him over. He's
Keep him
not
on the
dough.
side.
You just leave
Yeah,
him.
but you see, he'd roll back.
Victory!
Oh, well,
That's why you use
pillows
duct
around.
tape.
That's why you use duct
Yeah,
tape and
see,
pillows
duct
and they
tape.
don't roll back.
See,
Well,
he
like
wasn't
you-
worth the duct tape.
So you have three options. You use
my.
duct tape, you use a stapler, or you use a nail gun. But some way or another, you get him into one position. And
TJ, I think we're missing the point here that no one cared about him.
That is the main point.
Oh.
Well, if no one cared, then why are you bothering checking on him? This is what I don't understand.
Because he was the residential president's roommate.
And
Oh. So
Yeah.
does, that
a dead body's so much to deal with.
does that really make him
Yeah.
important?
Little
Actually,
kids coming around trying to poke it.
he has a lot of pull, whether you stay in your room or not.
Wait, what?
But he's a
Move
cool
you
guy.
around, Nilly?
I
Hold on,
told
you
him-
guys have rules like that?
No.
Kind
You guys can be consigned to your rooms and not be allowed to leave?
No.
Oh. No, what are you talking
Why are you
about?
saying that? You said he has saying whether you stay in your room or not. What the
I
hell
think
is
he
this?
means like if you live in
Semesters.
that room, or if you.
Yeah.
You
Between
can get
years.
probably kicked
Fair.
out.
Fair.
But he's a cool guy. I like him. Shout out to Kyler.
If you liked him, then
Kyler?
why are you supposed to let him drown in
Yeah, what happened? I thought you... What?
It was
You
his
liked him.
roommate.
Oh. We're
Pres-
talking about
oh,
that.
okay. I am so. This is a really confusing
Yeah,
podcast.
You're terrible
you
at telling
suddenly
stories.
switched to the president instead of the president's roommate. You gotta...
Right.
I said president's
We're
roommate.
officially changing the name to the Confusing Podcast.
This is a
Hope you
confusing
named
part.
confusing podcast.
Yeah, he did.
Do you have a question? We have many.
So do we.
Oh.
Hey, you
Speaking
know
of
what I have?
questions, I think Devin has a game he wants to play.
Oh,
What?
God.
We all have a game we wanted to play.
Well, yes, but you were hosting, so
Since when did I
Oh,
want to
Battlefield.
play it?
you don't really have a
You don't
choice. You shut
speak
your
for
mouth and
me.
sit down.
You don't speak for me.
I'm the
Resistance.
editor. I speak for all of you. Now shut up and sit down.
Didn't
Jeff
we
doesn't
decide
have that
last
power
time
anymore.
that I'm in charge?
Marcel, join
Yeah,
with
this
me.
is true. This was
Yeah,
the
but you're in
rule,
charge of
TJ.
a country
It's the
with
only
no
one.
rules. So.
It's the,
Make-
it's the only.
Make a coalition.
Oh, actually, the government came back on, so now, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Only
I
until
don't
like
know what's
February. Once it hits February, unless they decide on something, I will take control again.
Oh god.
What do you mean you will take
No, no.
Again.
Next shutdown, we start over. We default,
Yeah.
and I will be the last person to give a rule. Thank you very much.
it?
But it's your idea, so you have to go first.
It wasn't my idea. It was Ryan's idea.
Well, no, this
If
next one.
Ryan's Paul made you
Oh no,
go-
that's right. It was Ryan's fault for being like, well, my rule is TJ gets to go first.
Right. Then he broke his rule and got executed as an enemy of the state.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was very dramatic. You missed it. You missed it all.
And then Devin's rule counteract your rule,
Which was
which
horrible.
left me free to do anything.
So, listeners, now that we have provided you with a summary of last week's podcast, or 2 weeks ago's podcast, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. Anyways, now that we provided a summary, Devin, up to the game. Something, explain it. Something.
So this is a complete utter ripoff of Rooster Teeth podcast game Gavin or Google. We are calling
Don't
it TJ.
admit that it's a ripoff!
Yeah, you don't.
You
yeah,
don't
just
admit
admit
it! You're so... God.
No, it's a complete ripoff.
This is totally not a ripoff of the Rooster Teeth podcast of Gavin versus Google.
But this game
Totally
is called
not.
TJ
This
versus
is
Speed.
completely different.
This is called TJ versus Speed.
Look, two completely different things.
Just happen to be together.
We completely figured this out on our own. We had no idea that was... I mean, when we saw it, we thought they had stolen it from us, from our planning session thingy.
Because we played it way before they started.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I played this as a small child.
Anyway, intro song.
TJ or Bing or TJ? Which one is it? Can you tell? Which one is it? Can you tell?
There you have it. There's the intro.
Woo!
That was
I thought
That
we were
was a
going with
wonderfully crappy quality.
It was
I
just
thought that
like because last time
I
heard
warned
it.
you. It was going to be wonderfully crappy.
What happened to Rock?
I expect to
Um,
get at least emailed this so I can
Oh.
have it.
Yes, I will. The rock one is actually even crappier in terms of quality.
We should do
Okay.
a death metal.
I like this. I tried doing it again, and it didn't work.
I second Marcel.
Worse.
I
What-
think
what-
I think
Anyway,
that's very novel.
Anyway,
Well,
we're trying.
Too late. The
now?
fans have heard it. It's official.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the official song now. So
Okay, so we started.
I
Sure.
guess
Okay, so here's how the
I want
game
to
works.
explain the game. Oh,
I-
well. Awkward turtle. Anyways, go on.
Oh crap! I have a. Sorry. Continue.
Calm down, Dan. Anyway, here's how the game works. TJ, should I explain how the game works?
I would love it if you would explain how the game works.
I would also appreciate this, as I'm a blind bat.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
So, TJ and I had some conversations yesterday.
We had
We
many.
said some funny things. I looked it up on Google, or Bing, not Google.
How would we look it up on Google? It's not a ripoff of
looked it up.
anything.
I typed in the same beginning part of the sentence on Bing, and took the funniest thing out of the suggestions that Bing had to share that the community of Bing says. And Jeff, Marcel, and Dan are gonna guess
I think you're missing
who
something.
said it.
No, Jeff, Marcel, and Dan, because Ryan's
No.
not here.
No. You give the little section, and then I have
Yes.
with the phrase. I don't think you mentioned that. I think you just went straight to Bing. Did you mention
No.
what I do?
No.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Start
we
again.
talked.
Start
We
again.
talked with each.
I am so confused.
So
TJ, you did that to yourself.
I did do that to myself.
All right,
I
just-
sworn you missed it,
Just start.
but I could be wrong. I could
Okay.
be very wrong.
You are very wrong.
We have a beginning of a phrase. TJ said one thing, Bing said another.
Ta-da!
And I'm going to say both of them. And Jeff, Marcel, and Dan have to guess which one said it. Bing or TJ.
All right.
And if you get it right, you get a point. We're going to keep track of the points through a couple rounds of this. This is round 1 with 3 questions. And we're going to see who wins round 1.
I will be the
What?
Da, da, da,
Sure we start with round 1?
What?
Are you sure we start with
No.
round 1?
I think we'll start with round 3.
I agree.
Round
I think we start with round 3.
Okay, round 3.
Okay.
What happened to 1 or 2?
Yeah, really, what's going on? This is
No.
not good. We need to be linear and be organized.
I'm confused.
Devin, what the heck is your problem? Start with round 1.
Y'all are special.
Round 1, begin. Anyway, you guys ready? Marcel, Dan, Jeff, are you ready?
You're hard
Moderately,
fiddly.
yes.
And TJ has already told me that he also forgot what he said.
I did, actually. I kind of forgot which one to
Okay.
answer to, so...
Classic.
So the first thing, what happens when?
Okay.
Who said, what happens when a tree falls in the forest? And then who said, what happens when women say yes to God?
I'm going to say
the
God
second
is
one-
Bing.
I'm going to say
I'm going to
God.
say God is DJ. God
Yeah, I'm
is
going to
DJ.
say God is DJ.
Jeff, you're correct. God was Bing. TJ said, what happens when a tree falls in a forest?
TJ, how not creative of you at all.
Well, I was curious.
I'm so disappointed.
What?
I'm very disappointed.
Didn't a Geico commercial answer this?
I don't know. Did it? If it
makes
did, I
a
wouldn't have asked
sound
the
because
question.
of vibrations.
I didn't ask if it makes a sound. I just said what happens when it falls in its...
It fucking falls on the ground. It hits the ground, it
It
goes
hits something
crash,
on its way
and then
down.
there's a tree on the ground.
What if it hits
Magical.
something on its way down? What if it doesn't hit the ground? What if it
Oh,
falls
then it
off
hits
the
something
cliff?
else.
All right.
It's a cliff and into the ocean.
Okay,
what
round
the?
two.
What did?
Round 2.
We don't need to have discussions.
I still like how we're
Actually,
skipping over the fact. Why did Bing say, what happens when women say yes to God?
That is a problem. Why did you guys think I would ask that?
Good point there. It's just got
The question is, who is asking this, and why are they asking it?
That is a better question.
Okay.
Oh.
question.
Hey.
What are they saying?
Post and comments.
Okay,
Next.
what's
What if? What if?
I'm sorry.
What if?
Wait. Out of curiosity, I typed in what happens when I type in Google, and it came up with what happens when a girl takes Viagra. And
This is like.
Oh, what's the answer?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Tune in next time.
Yahoo answers. Yahoo answers.
Next time, find out.
It would just lower the blood pressure. Well, that's just disappointing.
That's really disappointing.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Round 2.
Oh.
Up to round 2.
Okay. So no, this is still round 1. It's
We finished round 1. It's now on to round 2.
question 2.
This is round 2. Question 2 is round 2.
Round 1.
They're one question
What
round.
if
Otherwise, I would
weather
hope.
raindrops or
Wait, what?
No.
What? What was it? I forgot.
Okay,
TJ, stop fucking up.
whatever.
Okay, go.
What if your blessings came through raindrops, or what if a dingo ate my baby?
Oh, definitely Dingo is TJ. Definitely TJ.
I'm going to say...
Yeah, that's for TJ.
Yeah, Dingo's TJ.
You all 3 got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, TJ, you're making this too obvious.
And Jeff pulls ahead by
lost the last round. So it's not that obvious, apparently.
Shut the fuck up.
This last one's good. Round 3. Okay, so what's the score? Jeff has 2, Dan and Marcel have 1.
Correct.
Scrubs! Both of you scrubs!
Okay. And the third and final round for today's segment. Is it weird that I have chewed a hole in my pen cap, or I wipe standing up?
I'm gonna say wipe standing up is Bing.
I'm going to agree. Wipe standing up is big.
I'm gonna agree with that too.
And all three of you got it right.
Haha! Perfect score, bitches.
Everyone knows
TJ
what
has TJ has chewed a hole in his pen cap.
I have, and it's really annoying. Because then...
Are you just sucking out ink then? Will you become an octopus?
No, in the pen cap. It's not in the pen.
I want TJ to become an octopus. That would be very entertaining.
I would love to see him try to retreat. He'd throw ink in he'd spit in people's faces, and ink would just go over there, and he'd just run away.
I'm not French.
He would just wiggle away. He wouldn't even run away. He would wiggle away.
No, I would learn to stand on two tentacles. And then go running away, hitching up the rest of them like a skirt.
I want to see this now.
It needs to be a thing.
If only you could see my
TJ,
mind,
coming up.
because it has a wonderful mental image.
TJ, make this happen. Come on.
Tell me what to do.
Make it so.
I'm a
Just
strong
Photoshop your face on
octopus who doesn't need
octopus.
tentacles. So,
I finished the Luigi hat.
Oh, now how about the rest of
time
the
for
crown our winner. Jeff, well done. Well done.
Jeff is today's winner. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause.
Yeah.
You can't see. I'm spinning my hands in a circle as I clap.
That means that Dan and Marcel, you are failures as friends who don't know how my mind works. So.
How dare you, failures?
Failure.
No. Oh, man.
I know.
You
We
went
did
to
a lot. We
school
built an
with
aircraft. I know. We went to school with each other. We built an aircraft carrier together, but he doesn't know me.
TJ,
Technically, Jeff's the only one who didn't go to school with TJ.
That's true, and he did the best out of all of you. You should all be ashamed.
Like the
I've
one that
known you the
didn't beat,
least time, but I know you the most.
like the one
That's
that
because we're
met
both insane.
TJ face to face last.
This is true. I was the last one to see TJ's face.
I think you were also the last one to meet me, just at all.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because somebody decided, oh, I'm not going to Kansas City. I'm going to stay in Rolla.
hey, what?
No, that's for Dan.
Oh, well, hey.
I don't have monies. I'm sorry.
Coward.
Well, I don't have a
TJ,
car.
what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you go to Kansas City 2 weeks ago when you should have come this weekend when there's
Because I
the
can't.
Robotics Couch House Showdown
Because
and
it costs,
stuff?
It costs $500 to fly
You
down.
should have not gone then and come this weekend.
I'm
What's
still
wrong?
wondering, TJ, did you only, when did you get to Kansas City?
I got to Kansas City on Wednesday.
On Wednesday? Okay. 'Cause I
Nice.
thought, why would you only come for a weekend? It's kind of awkward.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't come for a weekend because that would be land on Friday night and then leave on Sunday morning. That would suck. It would be pointless. My mom's tried to get me to do it, which I will not do. I refuse.
Well, just tell her, well, if you pay for it, sure.
Well, I don't even want to do that. That's a lot of hassle. It's not like I can just drive down there. It's going to the airport, and that sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
And the ride to the airport was hell. I feared for my life.
Why?
You probably fear for your life anytime you get on a bus in Milwaukee.
Oh, that right
No,
there.
I was not on the bus, actually. It was a little
Oh.
shuttle service thing that they do for students.
Oh, that's
And
even
the woman nearly backed into a bicyclist, nearly drove out into oncoming traffic, nearly drove into perpendicular intersecting, I don't even know what you call that. That's just stupid. He wasn't even looking. It was on like the busiest road in Milwaukee, and she drove right out into the middle of it as cars were coming, had to stop and reverse, rather than just keep going, which she could have made it, running her stop light. She could have made it, but no, she had to stop in the middle, reverse, spend more time in the intersection, back up into it, and then, yeah, it was terrifying.
But
And I
see, that just shows how good of a driver she is, because she didn't hit anything.
Only because I was shouting at her, "Ma'am, stop!" Okay. I'm sorry.
I would pay to see TJ yelling at a bus driver.
I
I really would.
I was happy when TJ was talking in front of his roommate yesterday. I'm so proud of you. You've gone a long way.
Awkward, and it was weird. I don't want to do it again.
Why?
Like talking in front of my roommate, it's weird.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
we
to go
don't-
Cyrus, man.
What?
I'm
You
talking
can
in
always
front
talk
of
behind
my
him. That's all works fine.
Well, your roommates aren't weird. Neither is
Oh.
mine, but I'm
Have
weird.
you been to Rolla, TJ?
I am the
Have
weird
you-
roommate.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think everyone
leave me
here is
alone.
weird.
I am the weird
Yeah, we're
roommate.
all a little
Weird.
funky.
In fact, every time I
I
go to
assume
Rolla,
you're okay with being weird.
I am okay with being weird.
What? I am probably
Yeah,
the most
I've got an
sane
insane
one.
roommate. So
yes, you probably are. Well, yeah, Devin, you're probably most sane. Because you have a female.
I do
Sort
not
of
have
have-
a female.
You sort of kind of have a female, maybe, possibly. We don't know yet.
I do not have a female.
He has more female than us.
I do not like talking about said female.
it's very
on the
true.
podcast.
You
We're
have
not really talking about said female. We're just commenting on the fact that you have more female than we do, which is not saying much. It's like saying you're nicer than Hitler.
Yeah, you've also
But-
got 2 kids here that go to Rolla. One,
Yeah.
and then one other's TJ.
Hey, I would
It's
just
funny
like
'cause
to
it's
point
true.
out.
And Jeff lives
That-
at home with his mother.
I would just like to point out that Devin will always be known as the man who got a girlfriend after I did.
I still haven't had a girlfriend.
What?
I'm the guy who gets to say I got a girlfriend after Ayrton Munoz.
See, that's really sad because he doesn't talk.
That is really sad.
He doesn't talk.
At least I can say I was the first to show up to a random school and in 3 months have a girlfriend.
Well, you can shut your mouth.
And then break up with her on her birthday with a text message.
Details, Dan, details.
And a rock. And a rock.
And a rock. That's
I don't know where that came from.
I don't know where that
think
myth
it
came from
her.
either. That's the only part that isn't true.
See, I can totally believe it though.
Yeah, I could totally see
I know.
it too.
I feel
But
like you would.
A rock would
Ryan
be like
believes it too.
that would acknowledge her birthday.
That's true. That's very true. That would
But
be
I
an
gave
acknowledgement
her a
of that.
birthday present.
Wait, you what?
I did give her a
Was
birthday
breaking
present.
up your birthday? her
Yeah,
birthday?
freedom.
No, that's what
Birthday
she gave
present of
him.
all. Yeah, actually, that's what she gave me because I'm not the one that spent all night crying about it.
I know. I talked with her till like 3 a.m.
Oh, you're such a good friend.
No,
Red zone.
I had school in the morning.
Dude, Jeff was lucky. He was one of the few people not to get friend zoned by that girl.
I didn't.
don't
I don't know if that's...
Technically, by default, I didn't.
Well, because you never talked to her, really.
So by default.
So by default, I did not.
Yeah, see, guys, I don't know how hard. It's not hard to because even after we broke
don't think
up,
she liked
about
you.
like 2 weeks later, we were back together.
Yeah, she didn't. I
Yeah.
remember that. She didn't care for you too much, TJ. I don't know why. She just. I forgot what it was.
Why? What?
Well, because we had discussions about this. Because you remember in 6th grade she dated Ryan,
Right.
and then. But for some reason she just didn't care for you.
So
no,
are
she.
me and
Oh, I
Ryan
know
Eskimo
exactly
buddies?
why.
Why?
It was. I want to say it was like maybe 7th grade. We're doing something at Devin's house, and we had gone out. So we drove
Oh,
out.
it was my
somewhere.
birthday party.
Yeah, and we were driving back,
Happy birthday!
and I made some comment about eating children or something, and she got really angry.
Yes! Yes! That's what it was. I remember this.
I don't remember what it was specifically. It was something about, I think, eating children. Something definitely about children, but I think eating children. And she got really upset about it. She, like, shoved me over as soon as we got out of the car.
But TJ, even before we were dating, I was talking about locking up the children of the world and watching them starve to death.
Yes, but you're much more handsome than I am, so it's okay.
This is true. I have a pretty face. Everybody here knows that's a lie. It's pretty convincing.
Are you getting Snapchats from people?
Devin, no one cares about your social life.
Nobody wants to see a dick, Devin. That's what all that Snapchat's good for.
I send pictures
you
of my
can
dick to you all the
screenshot.
time.
So it
fact,
doesn't go.
I
Hey, Ryan,
sent
please go
Ryan.
for Snapchat.
Yeah,
You
Ryan
don't
sent
need
me
to
a
send Ryan
request.
anything. You're connected.
Yeah, but he needs to see. He needs to physically see. So he doesn't think it's just him. I dropped my phone.
Drop
Look at
your
it.
phone.
It's laying there.
Jeff, do you have a Snapchat?
I do have a Snapchat.
Should add me on Snapchat.
I don't. What's your Snapchat, Devin?
I'll see if you get that.
It was white. They used toilet paper before. I guess they switched to... Yeah, they're trying to walk in a straight line.
Wait,
Oh,
who?
TJ, I forgot to send you the Snapchat. That's
Oh, yeah,
why-
my entire dorm has a
I
long
knew I forgot to send the
strip
Snapchat.
of toilet paper, paper towels now, and that they're just trying to walk in a straight line. That's what my floor is doing.
See, all my friends do on second floor is bet on
Don't do it.
animated
Don't do
characters.
it. You die. You die. My roommate is considering going into the lounge with a bag of Kit Kats.
Oh my!
Do
That's a
it.
cool idea.
Do it.
He will die.
He will die.
Lay it on the floor
okay.
and leave.
No.
I
You
brought-
need to record
I
this for
brought
science.
four-
Let him do it, but record it for science.
I brought in 4 stale donuts, and I almost died. They were killing each other for those stale donuts.
As we can
Well,
see,
that'd
the
be-
fourth
that'd be a
Northians are
waste of
attacking
time.
each other for mere stale donuts. I do not believe they are glazed. They're just plain
Oh.
donuts.
Do it for science.
Look as the alpha male dominates all
Take
the
a
lesser
video game.
males.
Or you could just
Their
throw one
focus
at a
is-
time, like you do with the fish.
Just then, a wild female approaches. They do not know what to do, for there are not many of them.
The
that
alpha
a
male
female?
takes charge.
And then Charizard, use Flame Attack!
TJ,
Oh, no.
it's actually quite funny.
Magikarp, use
at our
a
school,
splash
the
attack.
ratio for our class is
I'm
about
Magikarp's immune. Oh, you're Magikarp. Splash.
I'm sorry, Dan, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm too busy laughing at Magic.
TJ, at our,
Magikarp, use Hyper Beam. Well,
at our
what the fuck
school,
you mean you don't have Hyper
the
Beam? Just use
ratio
Splash.
the ratio is about 3 to 1 for our class, okay? It's 3 girls to every 1 guy. The funny thing was, especially during opening week, if you'd walk down the road, you'd see one girl surrounded by 3 guys all vying for her attention.
Of course.
It was
See,
very...
I didn't have to do that
But then-
because I was suave enough.
But then at the end of that week, near the end of it, you'd start to see an alpha male arise, the primary flirter. It was very interesting, but it happened all the time. They were like, I'd walk down the street and I could see 10 groups with this exact same thing happening. There were 3 guys, one guy established himself as the alpha male and flirted with the girl more than the other guys.
I think that happens everywhere, Dan.
No,
That
but
was
Seth,
I was
out of
that
3 to 1
person
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
sure,
life.
it does happen everywhere, but here it happens in such beauty and obviousness.
Yeah.
I gotta back Dan up on this. This is very true scientific observation. That's been recorded over long millennia. It's great.
See, I remember
But
when I was the alpha male in my
it's
group.
increasing by about 1% every year, so like in 25 years, it'll be about a 50-50 ratio.
I doubt it.
So that means that we need to come
They're
back to
just
school.
saying that so
in
more
25
guys
years.
can show up.
Yeah.
See, Dan, I don't think that's taking into account the fact that you will never have that many women joining S&T. Just, it's not going to happen. There aren't that many women interested.
Not yet.
It's not going to happen. I refuse to believe it.
I'm going to take it as a linear function.
Is TJ being sexist again? Classic TJ.
Probably.
Oh, TJ's being realist.
I'm not being a sexist. I hate all sexes. I hate all people. I am being
Fair.
a realist, as in it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, Marcel, it's probably a logistic function.
It's probably true.
I doubt
Oh
it.
well.
Because
Such
the
is life.
logistics function goes up.
And then plateaus.
But the fact that it goes up is
But it's
wrong.
been going up. It's been going up the past few years. It
You
should
know,
be-
the ratio, how it's going to be growing, is either an x-axis or a y-axis.
I don't like math. I am a history major.
Quick, TJ, find out the function that people died in that one battle.
I am just going to spout random dates until you shut up with the math.
The date
Fair
of-
enough.
1942, 1877.
Hey, TJ, you want to know my friend's bank code? Battle of Hastings.
1066.
Battle of Hastings.
So 1066.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Just Battle of Hastings.
Nailed it.
That's his
Now,
bank.
No,
now what
he-
friend?
He literally said, "Guess my bank code," and I said it, and he was like, "Wow, okay," because he's a big history buff.
Right.
It's
I
like-
bet you guys
Right.
won't guess my bank code.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there a
314.
number? Is there a number way to say Nazi? What are the numbers for Nazi?
Just look on an old flip phone.
That's what I'm trying to find. Okay, is it 6, 2, 9, 4?
No, but it's really close. I'm actually shocked by that. My number's close to Nazi. My life is complete.
6244.
I won't tell you guys.
Yeah, that was it.
But the fact that it's close to Nazi.
It was 6244.
No.
That's right.
My bank
no.
code has absolutely
No,
no
that's 6-2.
meaning at all.
67.
I picked
That's
4 random numbers in middle school and have used them ever since.
Really?
It's a terrible way to do business.
That's
It's just 4 random numbers. I've never.
Look, everybody, reveal your personal information. Go!
I bet you
All
will
my
never be able
passwords
to
are the
guess
same.
the,
Wait, is this still
coach
recording?
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
And this will soon be on the internet.
Assuming I can figure out how to do that, I'm not quite
Are
positive.
you gonna bleep everything out, TJ?
Of course not.
All the numbers.
The code to my phone is a battle. I bet you can't guess that.
Yes, we've
Isn't
already.
it,
guessed
it's not Midway. No, it is Midway.
Yeah, it's Battle
damn it.
Midway.
I need to change that.
TJ, we had
Change
this
it to the
discussion.
Battle of the Coral Sea.
No, Guadalcanal. Much better battle.
Guys, you're missing my favorite battle.
Iwo Jima.
Oh,
The Doolittle
I
raid.
should say, no, close.
Doolittle Raid isn't much of a battle, though.
yeah.
No, it's not,
It's more
but
of a-
it's basically
Oh,
a big
great.
finger to Japan saying, we
pretty
can
much
hit
a
you
mass
too.
murder.
Truth.
Anyways,
It wasn't
no.
that effective, Dan. Only
It
a
was
few people died.
Only a few. Only burned, half of Tokyo. It's gay.
Wasn't enough.
No, there's a difference between the firebombing raids of Tokyo and the Doolittle raid.
Didn't they use firebombs though in the Doolittle raid?
Yeah,
Yes,
they did.
that
use
did not
people.
burn down half of Tokyo.
No, it didn't.
Those were different people who burned
Oh,
down.
that was a different bombing run. Okay.
Yes.
Those are the
That-
bombing
Doolittle
with
Raid
the
was
flying,
really ineffective.
ridiculous napalm bats.
TJ, check your phone.
I have my phone right here. Clean is
We
on
destroyed more cities in Japan and killed more people with the firebombs than we did with the atomic bombs.
I know. I did a project on it with you.
No, we did it on the atomic bomb.
Right. We talked about it. Oh
We
my
talked
God,
about
that was
the
a horrible.
firebombs?
That was a horrible. I remember it came up. I don't think we talked about it in the actual project.
No, we didn't
Wait,
talk
my
about it.
picture?
No, not your picture. I got your picture. Why would you do that? You horrible person. But
Isn't it nice? Isn't it good?
it's
See,
adequate.
Jeff, I'm not the only one who's done projects.
Yeah, but he did it with you.
Detail.
I've done plenty of projects. I don't bring them up every time. In fact, I
Well,
did my
if you
whole
didn't-
gigantic research
you
methods
always
project
just
over
battle.
the effects of atomic bombs.
You just do battles
I do just do battles.
and war.
Everything
Damn it,
about
Jeffy,
my
don't
project
say it.
has involved war. Anytime I can make it and wiggle an excuse out of it, it's been war.
I know.
Every time I made a PowerPoint, if I could find a way to relate it to war, I'm sure there was at least one slide in it.
I would still like to point out you haven't guessed my favorite battle from the Pacific.
Oh, so we know it's in the Pacific.
Oh, it's
no.
Is it with Taffy?
What?
Is it with Task Force Taffy?
There's no such thing as a task force Taffy.
It was a nickname.
Is it Battle of the
Taffy.
Philippines?
Taffy is the nickname for task force. There's not a task force Taffy. Taffy is the nickname for task force.
Was it the Philippines?
Battle of
Well,
Lake
Task
Gulf.
Force Taffy makes so much sense. Task Force is just fantastic. You know they are up to serious business.
Is it Battle of Lake Gulf?
I'm sorry, Battle of what?
I can't pronounce it. It's got an L and a Y in it. I forgot what it is. Late or Late?
Leyte. And yes,
Lake Gulf.
that is
Yeah.
my favorite Pacific battle.
I was going through Pacific battles. and I
Now,
was
why
like,
is that your
Battle-
favorite Pacific battle?
Well, okay, it's one of the big ones. There's Battle of Coral Sea, Battle of Midway, and Battle of
Guys, I'll be right back. I'll be
Leyte.
right back.
Gulf.
Leyte
Okay,
Gulf.
bye.
Those are like some of the three. Those are the three biggest, I'd say.
Yep. pretty much.
Not counting Pearl Harbor because that wasn't really a battle.
That was... What? It was a battle, technically.
Sort of.
That was
technically.
my favorite
That's why I said
battle.
it wasn't really.
Everything afterwards was pretty crappy.
It was a one-sided battle, but it wasn't.
Extremely one-sided. Also, Yorktown.
You blew
was
up
badass
one
aircraft.
of our cities. Not even that. You hurt some of our navy. We're gonna completely destroy you.
Well,
that makes sense.
Hurt some of it, and they kind of disabled most of our Navy.
yeah, and it wasn't just most of our Navy, it was the pride of our Navy, our battleships, which at that time was still considered the king of naval battles.
Yeah.
And they still should be because they're fantastic.
No.
They look
Yes.
wonderful.
I'd still say Yorktown was the most badass ship of World War II. Oh, come on.
It was
How many
obviously the
hits did it
Bismarck,
take?
guys.
How much did it take to sink the Yorktown?
But
it
it
was
sank.
still built by crappy Americans. It's all about the Bismarck.
No,
it is all
Bismarck
about the Bismarck.
sucked.
Bismarck's awesome.
Bismarck is
It's
awesome.
the
Nope.
best. Bismarck is the best.
Nope.
Yep.
Yup.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I think
Nope.
we're all forgetting about Germany's secret mission to smuggle plans of some kind of weapon to Japan.
I don't think it really matters.
I think we're all forgetting about Germany's fantastic airplane that was made out of plywood and it had stealth capabilities.
I love
Shit
the
power.
Hornet.
It's so freaking
Hornet?
cool.
Yeah, it's a Hornet. No, yep, no.
I'm
no.
back.
It's
I'm back.
Yeah, it's the HO Hornet. I do.
Yeah.
believe.
I'm back.
I actually,
I'm
if they
back.
would have implemented that,
Yeah.
radar would have
They
been
used-
shit for Britain.
They actually did deploy it once or twice, I think, but
Guys, I'm back.
Yes, we
But
understand.
they didn't deploy it where they needed it.
yeah. Yeah, it's a Hornet. It's the it's not the Hornet, it's the Horton.
Horton.
That's what that
That's
was
fine.
off of
Okay.
it. Yeah, it's a
HO
Horton.
Horton.
I'm going to be finishing this
Yeah.
podcast looking like Mario.
Yay! You're gonna have to send me a picture so I can do things with it.
What? No, I sent you the picture.
You know what I mean. No, I need you to send a picture that doesn't disappear in 10 seconds.
Evan, he's going to
Oh.
fax to you.
That's why I need
No,
more
I
than
can't
10
do it.
seconds.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Why not?
I don't want you back.
I just want one picture. That's all I need is one picture.
He's
No.
going to fax to you anyway.
I-
Might as well give him something
No.
to fax to.
Nope.
Anyways, I'm done talking about this.
Nope.
I think it's about time to wrap it up.
Is
So,
it at that time?
it
I
is
feel
that
like
time.
it's gone really fast.
Well, that's
What do you
because we
know
spent the
about
first
that time?
10 minutes very confused about whether or not we were starting. So,
There was a
Wait,
lot
we
of
started?
confusion.
we did start,
Crap.
yes.
I don't have my radio voice on, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Let's
DJ,
do
I'm
this
so
whole
confused.
since Ryan
Well, I
since
sound
Ryan
like-
is not here, Marcel, you start with the opening or with the closing remarks. You open with the closing
Opening,
remarks.
closing.
Go.
Closing remarks.
Go. What is your closing
Best
remark?
weapon of all time. All of you are wrong. It was the bats that were equipped with napalm that were thrown out by the thousands and was tested once to great success by burning down the entire testing facility.
That would be a really
Napalm
great
bats.
All right.
Beautiful.
That was a quality end comment. All right. Devin, go.
No,
I'm
Devin
always
last.
Fine,
TJ,
Jeff,
you're
go.
next. No,
I don't
TJ?
want to be next.
Too late. You're always second, sir.
I
You
know
are
I'm always second, but I don't enjoy it. Okay.
That is
Second
right.
go.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Baseball.
Screw you, DJ.
Apparently the Sox won, so there's that.
But really, it's all about the Chiefs.
Ooh.
But I'm from Missouri, so go Cardinals.
Oh, I forgot to mention I went to the Chiefs game on Sunday. I was back in KC.
Oh, you
I
did.
don't,
Was it
I
pretty
don't
fantastic?
appreciate Chiefs fans
I was
because
back in
I don't
KC on
appreciate
Sunday,
the
too.
home of the Chiefs during the national anthem. That's not appropriate. I do not approve.
Chiefs.
Anyway,
It's not
Dan,
okay.
your
Anyway.
closing remark?
Wait. I need to say one last thing on closing
Oh, wait.
remarks. Big wieners at baseball games. Okay.
No sound of
Delicious
cue?
No, not today. I don't
Not
know if
yet,
I have
not
it
yet.
back. I think Vinnig Scheisse is interfering with it. Okay.
Classic Vanning Scheisse.
Dan, go.
Dan.
Well, Yorktown, greatest aircraft carrier of all time.
Lies!
And I've got
Also
I've
good
got
battle.
chocolate
Also
chip.
good battle.
I have homemade chocolate chip cookies. And
Oh, you
train
bastard.
as
You bitch.
You bastard. You bitchy bastard.
Bitchy.
Bitchy bitch bastard.
Anyway.
Such a terrible person.
Jeff's turn.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Maybe,
Then why don't you just thank
hit
them?
that subscribe button. Yeah. Yeah, hit that. Yeah, you'd like that.
Didn't duck-
Anyways.
Also on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, this is true. We will have a link to our Facebook page and our Twitter feed. Devin, I said it right. Or maybe it was Dan.
I'm also mad at you, Wait, who made the Twitter feed?
Hey-yo.
TJ.
TJ, I'm mad at you. I said I was going to make it.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Devin did.
Yes.
That was a slanderous
Because
lie.
I knew I'd be able to keep up on it.
Anyways, Germany's best country, best military, and we pissed them off lately.
We did. We were supposed to talk about that.
Yep.
That's awkward.
Anyway, Devin, who is sponsoring today's podcast?
Do I not get a closing remark before I do sponsors?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
You can do it afterwards.
We should have a Boeing
Fine.
sponsor the podcast.
I am renouncing your
Okay.
right to a final comment because of your slanderous lie about the Twitter account.
It's not a lie, but I'm still
It is
making
a lie.
comment after sponsors. Anyway, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by the guy who wants to join the podcast but won't join the podcast, who also has 3 accounts and commenting on all of our videos 3 times. You know who you are.
I know
And
who he is.
also, I'd also just like to say, last weekend I competed in a Smash Bros. Tournament. I finished in
Personal
3rd
plugs.
place out of.
Personal plugs.
I finished
I don't approve
3rd
of this.
place.
I will jam you.
I fin- Can I please
Devin, I think I have found the jam. It was strawberry.
Can I please finish, TJ?
You can close.
Yeah.
You can make your closing remark.
TJ. Okay.
But personal plugs will not be allowed.
I finished 3rd place. Okay, TJ, I'm gonna make my legit closing remark now.
Good. Hurry up.
I'm awesome at Smash Bros. The end. The end.
Alright, thank
end.
you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
People,
See ya.
bye. Bye, people.
See ya.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Why aren't you gone yet? You're literally just wasting your time.
To ignore you.
See ya.
Devin hates you.
Yeah, Devin does want to ignore
Not.
you.
I do not hate you. I love all of you.
Devin, you said you don't care and that you don't want to hear
I
about
do
them.
care.
You don't want to hear from them. You don't
don't
care.
have to listen to him.
We don't.
That
don't
quote
have
came you-
to listen.
Devin, you're a horrible person, and this is why we don't have many viewers yet. It's all your fault. Alright. Yeah.